close to us. All right, now this guy's making a slight mistake here. He's gonna try to blitz us with a ton of very strong ground units. Now I'm gonna take a hell of a risk here, a hell of a risk. But if I can hold out just one extra turn, I should be able to do something very interesting. But for now, see, I wanted to send a ranged guy here, but I guess I'll go speed and attempt to double snatch the globes. Now, what guy am I not gonna need at all? I might need him for the front line. He has very interesting abilities. No, you know what? I'm going to put out the Baron to kind of secure this front line out. I can't really go for the Nora globes yet. And I'm also going to put out the Vex to get that going. Now with this guy, I think we're going to try to take this guy out completely, because he's kind of strong. And we're going to do Cold Snap next turn, and we're going to activate the aura, the horrific aura now. Now, we could just break our dragon off to go get this font, but I don't really want to do that just yet. See, great. They wasted a lot of their AP, and now they're frightened. That works out perfect for us. Now, we're going to end up getting a free guy next to him. I'm pretty certain of it. So what I first thing I want to do is move that guy there, because I want the skeleton summon adjacent to him, and I want it to also be near this font. What I'm also going to do is this is very interesting. I'm not going to use the corrupted thing yet. I'm not going to use refresh or anything like that. I was thinking of going with Steal Life, but they have too much AP on their front lines. So for now, I'll just go for the kill here. Now again, I'm going to wait for the Cold Snap. And there we have it, free skeleton. But, you know what? How many feet away? 5 spaces. So can I get this guy too with the Cold Snap? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I can Cold Snap everybody, so I'll do that now. Everybody got hit with the Cold Snap, except that guy. Oh no, he did. Okay. So yeah, they're gonna take damage, about 6 damage, but he's gonna hit harder next turn on everybody he attacks. So that's amazing. So I think now we can afford a graveyard here. They don't have any ranged guys out, so we don't have to worry about them attacking our graveyard. And I think we're going to put it a little bit safe back here, because we don't really want our yard to be hit by any ranged attack. Now, the way this is playing out, it would definitely be beneficial for me to break off a champion now. This guy, we already at turn 11, and he has yet to send a champion to go and get his font. So I'm going to take this opportunity to do that instead of waiting for him to do it. So first things first, let's get these attacks off with the damage multiplier. Now he can't move. She can. Now, do I want to waste that 4 AP moving just to get my other guy in there? 16 HP, I won't be able to get the kill, so it's not worth it. So the next thing I'm going to do is try and get our skeleton. I guess he's going to have to stay there. Now, I can dictate to steal HP from this guy, which I think I'm going to do. You want to dictate as many chances as you get, because you don't really get it. It's on a 2-turn cooldown, and it's worth it. And with that, I'll be able to finish him off next turn, hopefully. So now I'll just put another skeletal warrior up closer, and I'll also summon. Now, I could go Bone Mine here, but I think he's bringing in some range, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's bringing in a little mid-range, so I don't really want to put any relics out there vulnerable. But let's see. Anybody working with 0? No, nobody has 0 AP. And nobody has max HP. So we're going to leave our damage spells, and we'll pass the turn. Alright, we got some heavy damage going out this turn. One of our Angel's going to get triple tapped, but I think I'm going to get our Angel out of there just so she can make sure guarantee her escalation triggers. Yeah, I'm going to get our Angel out of there because I don't think it's going to be worth it to allow him to just die outright. So the first thing we're going to do is go for the kills over here to try to liberate our Angel. Oh man, it wasn't enough. So we're gonna have to pop a magic spell here. It's actually very much worth it because we can hit the majority of their guys and take out a few of them, actually. So what we're going to do, we're going to back this guy up 1. Then we're going to go for the kill here. Then we'll move this guy up. Now we should have them out the font now, temporarily. But that would mean we have to leave our Angel in harm's way. But I'll send a skeleton to block this path off here. And I'll also send this skeleton. You know what? I'll move our Angel here. It's still on the font and it's safe from damage. And I can also move this skeleton in to grab this Nora Globe. And it allows us to pay for a champion. Now this is what I really wanted to do this turn more than anything. And that was bad placement of this relic. It actually puts me a square behind where I need to be. So we should get this font and we should be able to keep them locked out the font at the same time. So this should be a great turn for us. Now we finally won the battle for the font. It's gonna be short-lived, but it's not gonna matter at the end of the day because we still gonna be able to contest the font and possibly push them all the way out of the font in the next couple of turns. So now the first thing we want to do, even though this champion is very, very powerful, we want to start blitzing him down here. We don't really want to waste any time, and that was another bad placement by me. I apologize. But now what we want to do, I wanted to get out our Voltari, but we're not going to be able to do that this turn. So we'll just double tap with the Witch, our Angel. Now what we're doing essentially is we're pumping this guy up a lot, a hell of a lot. And he has to be attacked with only basic attacks. And he's their commander. And he gets the +2 damage every time somebody's attacked. So we're going to have to Zerg him down immediately. But first things first, let's deal with this bear here on our home turf. Because he's going to essentially end up wasting the majority of his attacks on our skeletons. I'm going to see to that. So, instead of having this guy summon another skeleton down here, instead of having this guy just one-shot all of our units within 2 turns with all of this health, with all of this power, I'll just have him wasting all his AP on our skeletons until we can push forward and, apply a little bit more pressure. Now, we're not in Festering Wounds territory yet, but what I can do, actually, this guy's a perfect candidate for Festering Wounds. He doesn't have any healing abilities, Essence Drain. And we can take away 26 HP from one spell. That's worth it. Or 25. Now, I didn't move in with this guy because I don't want to put him in range of a double tap. With this dude, it's really useless. Oh, our dragon by the whistle. So now we're going to just get our dragon out of there. Send him to go capture a font. Hopefully he can stay alive. This font is captured. Now we should have enough to push this front line all the way up. Plus we also have a lot of skeletons. Alright, now we got their main guy surrounded, and he can't get to our Death Baron. And we should have enough Nora next turn to summon this guy and really put a hurting on him. Whew. I thought that was a global spell that was going to tag our dragon. But we managed to get out of that one. Built up about 9 over here. Start moving this guy in. This guy's going to keep blitzing towards their shrine. Their globe. Then he'll go towards the shrine. Okay, we got gotta find a way to get our guy up closer. Where's our sacrifice lady to give global damage out? Well, for now, we're gonna put this guy out so he can start building up his charges. I know I said I wanted to play the other guy, but the way it's looking, I need them charges to start stacking now so we can one-shot everything that gets spawned at his base once we get there. Because we're definitely gonna make it there. I probably should have took the liberty to move out the way with that guy, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. We still have the bridge locked off. We got this guy completely surrounded by skeletons. And actually, we can start moving in to kind of get the drop on this guy up here. Now, this guy, he's going to come back into play the same way he came and get up to this front line as fast as possible. And I think now is the time to summon the Bone Mine. That he can Again, he can shoot it because he has some range. He has 3 range. 1, 2, 3. But I think I'll put it just out of his reach if I put it here. You didn't get that many good bone spawns, but they'll keep spawning anyway. Especially this one over here in the tar. It's kind of useless. Okay, so since we're going to get another adjacent unit, let's make sure he's near an enemy. Then we'll take the shots with the angel. Then we'll actually take this opportunity to get our skeletons to blitz the shrine. Particularly the low health ones. So we don't want them just dying to a one shot or anything free. So we're going to get them to blitz the shrine. And we'll leave one back to block off this area here. And he can actually get a decent attack off. Now this can be considered a misplay, but not really. Actually it's not. Because what we're going to do, we're going to save that summon for when we actually take this font this turn. So we're going to summon a lot of our, you know, more effective guys up north. We're going to keep the skeletons pumping out from down south. We got our guy stacking his charges here. Now we're not going to summon anything else until we get these fonts. So now we snatched up the both fonts. And another thing that's very important, these zones, spells can't go in these zones, so it's not like they can hit my dragon or my angel with a spell to kill them since they're so low health. That's another very key feature of just these fonts alone that's very well slept on. We're just gonna try to get in here with as many guys as possible, because this guy's tough as heck, as you can see. He has 4 defense. Whew. Talk about needing the essence drain. But again, I made another slight misplay, but it's all good. I can play him now, because as you can see, he does boost the attack of everybody in this vicinity. I'm actually trying to speed this up. So I see he did summon somebody to compete with my skeletons over here, which was only natural. He does get a summon. But yeah, we're not really taxing him for the deaths like we should. So let's start getting our taxes out, our taxman. Because he's going to start paying a death toll real soon. I'll opt not to move that guy in. Same thing with this guy. I'll just leave him there. You know, our bone skeletons can come and scoop up bones on their way up north. Same thing with this guy. He can also scoop up some bones on his way up north. I'll leave everybody else as is. And actually, you can come help support these skeletons over the bridge. You're going to move up to the bridge head to support these guys a little bit, but we're going to wait till next turn to do that. And this guy's defense is insane. We're going to need like an essence drain or something to help us out. Alright, great. Now we got all of our damage boosts. We want to take some health from this guy. Double tap. Does he have resistance physical? Yeah. Yeah, this guy is real bad for business. What I'm gonna have to do is actually does he have any weird abilities that I can take advantage of? No, I don't. But I'm going to attempt to use the Crown of Corruption because this guy's becoming a real big nuisance. And what I want to do is I want to find a way to basically steal him and have him just waste a ton of HP doing a nothing. Because we're going to need to come support these guys across this bridge very soon. They're in a slight pickle. I'm not sure if our skeletons can handle actual champions all that well. But for now, we'll start moving up our defenses on this end. We do have support coming across the bridge now. A decent amount of it. We're actually gonna move this guy over one. How much surges do he have? He only have one. We are gonna need the support of our angel now. We can't really hold back. We're gonna have to damage this guy whichever way we can, any way we can. And I know he has vulnerable magic. Now you can give him damage that ignores, you know, defense, but we don't really have it now. And yeah, I should have been putting this down. This was another big mistake, but again, we'll give it to this guy. And I'll try to go attack this relic for now. And save the AP from him. Alright, we survived another wave of this guy. Well, that didn't work. That was actually a misclick. He wasn't even cursed yet. How much life does he have left? I should be able to double tap him and take him out. But this guy, man, he took a lot of resources just to get his health down. I'll tell you that much. As you can see. But he did offer up some decent Nora globes. We finally got our Scythe Master to the front line. With skeletal support. We finally can summon some real serious champions on this side of the field. We'll go with this multi-attacker. No, he's not that serious, but we'll also go with another summoned skeleton chick. And we'll boost our skeleton's health that way. Get all of our attacks off with our skeletons. Take this relic out. First chance we get. And this should almost be a wrap. Alright, first things first, let's go for the relic. Get rid of any buffs. Then what we're gonna do is something real tricky. We're gonna go down here. Now it will look like that's suicide, but it's not. Just follow me here. We're gonna steal life. Which was a mistake. We actually selected the wrong champion there. And we kind of did it again. This is frustrating because I actually did the wrong thing twice. But we can recover, no problem. Let's get the rest of our people across this bridge. Collect all the Nora globes while we at it. Lock down all the enemy champions we can. Let's get all of our walkers across the bridge. You guys can take the further bridge while the Baron takes this bridge. This guy should be able to get in range and tag this guy here to make up for my blunder. Just enough. Got him. This chick, summon skeleton, move this guy in. And we're not ready yet. What I would do is I'll move this guy here for now. Angel, you can start getting there. I guess you can take a shot as well. Now you're our nuke. You're gonna follow these guys over here to the back streets. Now we can summon other things, but at this point we don't really need it. We are going to keep our skeletons up. We are going to put out our other summon skeleton chick. But right now we can just pass the turn and we should be good. Well, actually I missed a shot. I could have actually got a shot off with this guy. It's not major. It's not all that important. Could just do the double tap there. Now we're going to go for the full kill. This is interesting. This is interesting. Because now I'm going to purposely walk this guy into some tar so he's just ineffective. Then what else I'm going to do is just get up and start smashing, double tapping everywhere. Then when he gets out of tar, he's going to be surrounded by peeps and creeps. Then we got the Baron over here. Move him in. We don't really need him, but we'll just have him there just in case. Move this guy up, put a double tap on the base. Let's get it. Now I know we could have did things to increase our damage and everything, but I kind of want to hurry this up. There's like no way these guys are going to come back. So there's no reason to really drag this episode out any longer. So let's just wrap this up. And we should be on to the next one. There you have it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Episode 1 of this daily grind. Stay tuned. We're getting right back into it for episode 2. The grind is real. We got a cursed blade. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. It's your boy D4.